If you're retired and you're pretending everything is fine and you're actually worried about money, then listen to this. I retired at 57, and a year later, I was running out of money. I was dipping into my savings to make ends meet every month. And that's the thing that you don't learn about retirement. Everybody tells you, work hard, save your money, and when you can retire, you'll be able to retire and live comfortably. But life changes happen, and that is not the reality. It was what you learned is not the reality. And so I got scared because I was watching my savings go down. And that's what happens to a lot of us women after 50 who retire. So my income was going down. My bills were going up. And the reason they were going up is because the cost of living was increasing. So therefore, my savings was going down. My savings was going down. And I thought, man, if I don't do something and my savings keeps going down, what am I going to do? I'm going to run out of money. I'm going to run out of money. And I thought, I can't run out of money. But there was things that I did, so I got, thinking, I was like, I don't want a 9-to-5 job. I know that because I left my job, I was burnt out, overlooked for promotions, working more and taking on other jobs that they were giving me, but they weren't giving me more pay, and I've just burned out. So I left the 9-to-5. And so I was like going, I don't want to go back to the 9-to-5, but I also don't want to lose my house. And that's a reality. If you don't have any money to pay your mortgage, then you may have to sell your house. And I was like, okay, I do not want to have to sell my house. And I also don't want to run out of money. I'm 58 right now, and the way it's looking, if I don't do something, I'm not going to have the money that I thought I was going to have to meet me when I was 65, so that, my extra retirement money was going to start coming in. But the way it's looking, that's not going to happen, and I have to do something now. So that's when I had to make a decision of what I was going to do. And I knew a 9-to-5 job wasn't going to be the answer. So, because the job wasn't going to give me freedom. Okay? The job didn't equal freedom. Right now, being retired, I have freedom. I have flexibility. And I still wanted to have that. And I didn't, so therefore I didn't want to go back to that 9-to-5 job. And I also knew that it wasn't going to pay me what I was making when I retired. And so to go back to a 9-to-5 making $15, $20 an hour, and after taxes and all that come out, you're not getting ahead very much. You're really not getting ahead too much. And I knew I wanted to get ahead and have financial freedom in the future. So I made that, I got to thinking, and I was praying to the Lord. I was like, okay, Jesus, I need to make extra money. He knows everything. He knew it. And I said, so what can I do to be able to work from home, have some flexibility like I have as a retired, and still feel retired, but bring in some income that will help me put money back into my savings? And so I had to pray and I had to have faith that he was going to show me the way. And he did show me the way. And that's what I'm doing now. So what I'm doing now is I'm learning digital marketing. Okay. I found out that that's what the people are doing online to make extra money is digital marketing. And I thought, okay, so I'm learning digital marketing. I'm also learning how to create content. And that's what this YouTube video is. It's creating content. So I thought, okay, so I'm creating content and I'm building an income stream. And that income stream is what's given me the ability to work from home and have that flexibility is working online, getting me an income stream coming in. People out there all the time on the internet searching, and they're getting educated, they're selling products, and they're learning different income streams. And that's what I'm doing. I had to have the faith. I had to take action, though. That's another thing. You have to take action. You can't live in fear. You cannot live in fear. Can't live in fear. I mean, if you live in fear, then yes, you're going to go broke. You're gonna, if you live in fear, you can't live in fear, and it paralyzes you to where you do run out of money. So you have to believe, and your prayers were answered when you found this program. I knew mine were because I was praying and prayers were answered when I found this program, because it met the criteria that I wanted. I wanted the flexibility and I wanted to work from home, and I'm my own boss. So that's why I knew that this was the right place for me, and it could be the right place for you. If you're willing to be coachable, and you're willing to learn new skills, and you're willing to be consistent at creating content and putting it out there in the social media world, it doesn't matter what platform you use. You can use any platform you're familiar with. I wasn't familiar with any of them, so I just, took my pick. But if you've got a social media platform that you use and you're familiar with, you can use that platform to earn that income. And through the program that I'm willing to share with you, you can learn how I'm doing it, and you can learn it too. So if you know that you're struggling to make ends meet, and you know that you have to have another income stream, and you know that fear is not going to get it for you, and you know that the Lord will help you, and He will give you, through your prayers, the courage to take action, then that's what you have to rely on. You have to rely on your prayers, your faith, and then you have to believe in yourself, and you have to take action. And if you're ready and you're ready to take action, then say info, like information, say info in the comments, and I will get you the information and share with you what I'm doing, and you can do it too. All you have to is have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, take the step. You're here for a reason. You found my video. So why not take action and see what it's all about, and know that you can do it. You're worth it, and you can do it too. My name is Jennifer, and thank you for listening. And reach out to me with info, or you can click on my free blueprint in the description below my video. And thank you for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.